Hello everyone and welcome back to DIY Master Bathroom Remodel. At this moment we are on the phase of sealing the floor before we can put the self-leveling compound and then put the porcelain tiles over it. And what we need to do is to make sure that you have all the instructions to do this quick and it's easy. Everybody can do it. What you want to do is make sure that the type of floors that you have, get a lot of opinions from professionals, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, whatever you want to do, that's fine. Probably social media, YouTube, there's a lot of information about how to do it. What I decided to do it myself is, after all this information, was to buy a Level Quick. It's a 1-part Level Quick, 2-part water, especially for porous conditions. For non-porous, you can just use without diluting the product, straight like that. At this point, what I did is I scrape everything, vacuum, clean, prep everything, and I already applied the first coat in this area of the the Level Quick primer. And once I do that, I wait for it to dry for 2 hours, and I can apply a second coat if I want to, and then after that I can start doing the self-leveling compound as well. Things you need to do: roller, very simple one, a paint pen basically, and Level Quick, and a ball of water. That's all you need basically. So what I want to do is just to make sure that all the floor is completely sealed, so that way I don't have any water going down into the wood or any water going into the garage. So that's where we are right now, over a garage. And the temperatures in the garage, they can vary so much, especially here in the Midwest. Nebraska is very cold, and you don't want all that fluctuations in temperatures just to crack your grout basically, or your tiles. So what you want to do is to make sure that you have a very sealed and tight floor before you put anything over it. And it just takes no time to do it, and very easy to do, and just wait and you'll see how it goes. So what I decided to do is just to make sure you prime this first, and then you seal all of this with silicone, every single hole, even any holes from like this one's right here. Any holes, you're gonna fill those with silicone as well, making sure that there are no perforations from the subfloor into the bathroom. You don't want to lose any of that temperature, especially the humidity that the wood can grab from the thinset. It can crack your thinset really quick. So what you want to do is you want to seal it, so that way you don't have that problem in the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you real quick how it's done. So many people ask what you're supposed to do, what kind of products to use. Well, I'm just going to go very simple. This is not rocket science. This is just something that you want to make sure that you do your research first. And once you have that, then you can just apply this even thin coat of all this primer before you put anything over it. So that's how it's done. It's kind of painting your walls, but in this case you're just painting your floor. Once you have all of this sealed, you let it dry for 2 hours. And once it is dry, you can move on to the next step. And that's how it is. Some people say that, well, I've seen some people using this over concrete. And that's right. Yeah, you can use this over concrete as well. And I'm actually using it over OSB boards. And some people like it, some people don't, but I like it. I've seen many people using this, and it's a great product. It's sealed, and you're gonna notice the color changing. It basically stays like that kind of color. A little bit more when it dries up, it's just a little bit more lighter. But that's it. Just take this out of here. I don't want to paint my drill. So it's just an idea just to let you know how it's done, and that's it. And just do that all across the whole floor. And once you have everything done, let it dry, and then you can start putting your mortar or self-leveling compound, whatever you want to do. But make sure that you seal all the joints with silicone, because once you put the thinset, you want to make sure that there is nothing. Once you put that self-leveling compound, the water and everything is going to find its way down. So you want to make sure that everything is sealed and tight, and that's the key of success, making sure you do all the preparations correctly, and that's all about it. Well, good luck. I'll show you next time when I'm doing the self-leveling compound how it's done. And take care, guys, and thank you so much for watching.